Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack. Don't go charging off like that! Talent Store! Touch cannon! You're mine! Don't let them form a pack! Here I come! It's over! Slut! Riper! This is it! Dig deep!
Ease yourself
Well,
and
we're on the home
No
stretch
excuse!
now.
don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Talent Store! I'm on it!
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we...
Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
Is this it?
Fall back!
I'm only getting started.
I'm on it. Circle and bring them down.
Suffocation!
I'm on it.
There, go! I'm only getting started. Mega Ray!
I'm on it. That is coming.
Here I go!
Talent
Swallow
Blade. Touch cannon. Cleave right through him.
You can leave that to me.
That's so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet.
I've still got a ways to go.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can, you'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Xion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself. A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renins are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renin ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renin motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danons are sacrificed, so the Renins can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renin have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in 𝔼𝕤𝕚𝕚, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I hate camping out. Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing? That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to 𝔼𝕤𝕚𝕚. you all on?
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Here's a healing arc.
I'll run you through. Guess we gotta roll
I'll
with it.
bring you back from death's abyss.
Touch cannon.
Resuscitate.
They're targeting shield.
There, go.
Pathetic. Fall back.
Take this! You're mine! Slash! Rising one! Burn!
I'll run you. This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
What's this thing?
Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
There!
I'm on it. See ya! Talent!
Here I come!
Don't go charging off like that!
Rising Wyvern!
It's over!
Mirage!
I'm on it!
Here I go! I'm only getting...
Talent storm!
Strike!
Touch cannon!
There! One more! Mega
It's
Ray!
over!
Let me know if you're struggling.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
No choice!
Mega
You're
Ray!
mine!
I'm on it!
Swirl blade! Rising Wyvern!
Talent storm! Touch cannon!
There!
Take this!
Go!
Slash!
Line!
Rising
I'll run
Wyvern!
you through!
Mirage!
See ya! Talent storm!
Here I come! It's over!
I'm sure I can put this to use. Okay, people, this is it. 𝔼𝕝𝕝.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
this doing here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if... Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that 𝕼𝕼 doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if 𝕼𝕼 thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Here I come! It's over!
There!
Mirage!
Go! You're mine!
Here I come!
Here's a healing art!
Okay, here I go! I'm not done!
Magna Ray! There! And again! Magna Ray!
Strike!
Here!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine! You're finished!
One more! Magna
Here I
Ray!
come! Swallow Blade! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising Wyvern!
Take it!
Take this!
This could be useful.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask? Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Sion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I'm skeptical.
Right. Sorry.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the...
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside 𝔼𝕼𝕼𝕼, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Xion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Sugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Take this! Rising light! This one's all mine!
Hear me, flame!
You picked the wrong fight!
Burning strike! Here I go! You're
Flyers!
mine.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Sighted.
Come and
This
face
one's
me!
mine.
This one's mine.
Take it! I'm only getting
You're
let
mine!
the marksman handle
Swallow
this.
blade! Mirage!
Where are you going?
Rising wyvern! Here I come!
Here I go!
Take it!
Go!
It's over!
There! And again! Magna Ray! I never miss! Here...
It's on!
You're mine!
Crush! Rising wyvern!
There!
Mirage!
Where are you going?
Rising wyvern! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our
You
time.
picked the less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising wyvern!
This is it!
Mirage!
I'm ready!
Slash!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade! Take this! You're finished!
Hear me!
Swallow
Flaming
blade!
Fury! Burning strike!
You're mine! It's over! You picked the wrong fight!
That took more energy than I expected. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view? What's this thing? So these are the TtäɁ ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance? There.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come one, come all!
There! Got it!
You're finished!
Magna Ray! Primed and ready! Sighted! You're mine!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Mirage!
It's over!
Here I come! It's over!
I never miss!
Well,
You're mine!
we're on the home stretch
You're
now.
finished!
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine!
Flame of Fury!
You're finished!
Burning strike!
This could be useful.
Out of our way!
Take this! Swallow blade! Mirage! You're finished!
Flame of Fury!
Here I come! That buzzing is driving me mad!
Here I go!
Here I come!
Only getting started!
We got flyers!
I've
I'll
got
take
this!
you all
Let
on!
a marksman handle it!
All yours!
First aid!
You're mine! Rising wyvern!
Here I go!
Mirage!
You're mine! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Eat dirt!
Take it! It's over!
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Megadrive!
You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Get lost! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Take this!
Here I
Rising
go.
Wyvern!
I'm only
Mirage!
getting started!
It's over!
This one's mine!
Here I come! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Flame of Fury!
Mirage!
Burn it! Here, let me help!
You're finished!
First aid!
Take this! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take this! It's over!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! There! Go! You're mine!
I still got a ways to go! Gotta break through!
Hear me!
Damn it!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Flame of
Mirage!
Fury! Burning
You're
Strike!
finished!
Insects should stay on the ground.
One more! Mega Ray!
Take this! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Hear me!
Mirage!
Flame of Fury!
It's
Burning
over!
Strike!
You're mine! It's over!
Flame of Fury! Burning
Take
Strike!
this! Swallow Blade!
Here I go.
Mirage!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
I won't forgive you!
Is this it?
Burning Strike! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Not done
I
yet!
may have bit off more than I could chew.
No escape!
First aid!
Mirage!
Mega Ray! Where are you going? Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Rising
Burning
Wyvern!
Strike!
Mirage!
It's weakened!
It's over! This ends
Ray.
now! Slash! This one's all mine!
Hear me! Flame of
Take
Fury!
this!
Burning
Eat dirt! You're mine!
That took more energy than I expected. Out of our way!
Here I come!
Come on!
Rising
I'll blow you
Wyvern!
to smithereens!
Mirage! You're finished!
Take it! Go!
I'm not
You're
done!
mine!
Mirage!
Sighted!
You're mine!
I'm only getting started! Hear me!
Take this!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Mirage!
Mega
Here I
Ray!
come!
Take it!
I'm
I'm
not
only
done!
getting started!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Here I come!
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Xion.
That's what I like to hear.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
You're mine!
Mirage! Take
They've
this!
got me surrounded.
First
Mirage!
let the marksman handle this!
Take
Burning
this!
Strike! Mega Ray!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
You're finished! It's over!
And again!
That's what I like to hear. opponent like this should be easy.
Where are you going?
It's on!
Healing flame of fury! Burning strike! Who wants to
We've
die
turned the
next?
tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
They've got me in their sights. If it's in the sky, it's
Take
mine!
it! You're mine! Onward and upward.
What's this thing?
I won't forgive you! Mega Ray!
No escape! Eat dirt!
Where are you going?
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Hear me!
You're
Flame
on!
of fury!
You're finished!
Burning strike! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! I'll pick you up!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Take this!
First aid!
Mirage!
There! Go!
Take
You're
this!
mine!
You're finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I wonder if those are the TtäŊ ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Well, off we go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything. Did your stomach just... I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard...
No choice! Here I come! Slash! Mirage! I'm not done! Here I come! You're mine! Rising!
This could be useful.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion. Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renan kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside. Dispose of the trash.
Here I come! Damn it!
I'm only getting started. By the power of
Take
blood,
this!
grind and
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray!
Pierce through!
Gemini
Here I
Aqua!
come! Strike!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
Out of our way!
It's on! How about this? Rising Wyvern!
There!
We
One
did it!
more!
These little ones.
Less talking, more pummeling. We're in good form.
Out of our way!
Eat dirt!
One more! Another way!
Rising Wyvern!
Flame of
Well,
fury!
we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Go find someone else to pick on! Here I go!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. I can feel my precision improving.
We're so high up. An opponent like this should be easy. Crush! Take this! Smaller blade! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
Hey, new equipment!
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sights like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe. Yeah,
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head... Back to 𝔼𝕤𝕐𝕼𝕤.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
Gotta break
Here's
through!
a healing arc!
Here I come! I'll take you all on! Mirage!
Here I go!
It's over!
I'm only getting started!
You're mine! Here I come!
Who wants to die next?
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Escape! Rising! All yours! Mirage!
Any injuries?
There.
I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
By the power of Blind and Ren!
This
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Looks like it could be worth something.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Ṋe thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Want to get back to 𝔼𝕤𝕐𝕼?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
We've reached our destination.